Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Young and Restless fans. Crazy Patty is making a comeback and it's gonna be good. Unfortunately, not everyone will agree, especially the person this ends up impacting the most. Who are we talking about? Keep reading. News broke yesterday that Stacey Hayduk is returning to Young and Restless as Patty Williams, and we couldn't be more gleeful. Hayduk's performances as Paul's childlike but devious sister never failed to deliver thrills and chills. Patty's last adventure involved Sharon and an unsuccessful attempt to get out of Rivercrest, the long-term mental health clinic where she resided. Viewers may recall that Sharon and Patty had initially spent time together in Fairview, back when the former was in the throes of a hysterical pregnancy. Will Sharon and Patty cross paths again? It's entirely possible given our theory as to why and where Patty's going to show up again. We have to assume that she's either still in Rivercrest or back in Fairview, which means that her comeback story must involve someone from Genoa City ending up there alongside her. But who? This is Young and Restless, so there are several candidates, but only a few likely to be headed there in the foreseeable future. It's conceivable that Phyllis could land in the Libby bin. When she and Kane inevitably lose Newman Enterprises and are left with nothing, including the love of their families, the redhead may finally take that leap off of the deep end that's been coming since she was penned up with Sharon courtesy of Martin Laurent. On the other hand, it would be downright cruel of the writers to put her in a mental clinic to try and heal from being held captive in a mental clinic. So perhaps not. Sharon, likewise, is no stranger to snapping completely. She suffered druggings, murder charges, kidnappings, multiple crises involving her children, Nick nearly dying, you name it, one thing right after the other and sometimes simultaneously. Not one person could blame her for going over the edge and deciding it's all too much. But while it would be fun to see Sharon and Patty back together, our hunch is that it's someone else who is headed to Fairview. That someone is none other than Sharon's daughter, Maria. The current storyline is spelling out everything we need to know. Maria hasn't been right in the head since Stitch held her prisoner whilst she was pregnant with Dominic. Adding insult to injury, she became too attached to the infant and suffered the trauma of having to give him up. Worse still, Ian Ward returned and wreaked further havoc on her psyche to the point where she almost smothered a man who resembled him to death. Maria has currently gone completely crackers, kidnapped Dom, and is on the run. Even worse, the preview for next week tells us she's planning to try and take him out of the country. She must have committed half a dozen felonies by now. When she's inevitably caught, there will only be one way to get her off the hook, so to speak. A plea deal that sends her for a little time out in Fairview or Rivercrest. We're not sure Maria will get exactly the type of help she needs should she cross paths with Patty. We can only imagine what might ensue, a prison break. Teaming up to go after Tessa's new man, Daniel. The possibilities are endless, not to mention juicy. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our Young and Restless official news channel and stay with us.